You want to see how to pass the evaluation phases really fast without real swing in your confidence and without big drawdowns? Watch this video, man. We will see what will be on this week. I'm gonna share with you my whole traits, my whole ideas, and we'll see. Is it possible at all? So, for this week, I need to have more quality trades, not about quantity. And if I'm actually having the trade, I need to hold them till the original target and not to skip them. What does it mean? Not to wake up lately and being in front of the screen near my computer in time. So right now going to the gym and fucking working, man. Let's fucking do this shit. Yo, what's good, broski? So let's check what we have on the markets. And one possible situation I see on the Monday on the DAX 40. So what we got? Uh, Let me explain my whole logic. So I see how the price is moving. I mark my higher time frame structural points, and I see that the structure goes with deeper retracement, and that's the first point. I see also the pool of liquidity right here. What I see else? I see that we have the V-shape move, then we testing it, we and taking the internal liquidity right here, and with the order flow going in our contextual target. Target is for me is right here. Perfect. The same we got on the EU50. The same logic, the same targets, also with little bit of this correlation, such as SMT, and I see that we dropped already really hard. Yeah, I wasn't at home, so right now what I want to see that, for example, on the DAX 40, I marking for myself right here the structural points mid higher time frame, bam, and the target is previous daily low, previous weekly high, plus that pool of liquidity on the left side. What I want to see is just to get the reaction from the Tokyo low, and on the London opening we could test our 1 hour imbalance. Also we have some SMTs, and for that SMTs I could just put my stop loss, and somewhere right here on the lower time frame confirmations I could enter into the position with my target right here or right here. It will depend from how the move is going. Is it going in aggression, or is it more going in like slower movement? And that's actually first plan for a week. Yo, what's good, broski? This is day two. Day two. And yesterday I took an L on the DAX 40. Right, this. Already analyzed the mistakes. And okay. So what I want to see today. So on NQ, I see the structural movement. Point A, let's say point B. I see that we right now on the lower diapason of this structural move. Here is, we got the previous daily high, daily imbalance, and this is perfect targets for me for this day. What I want to see right now is London a little bit ranging till the New York. New York, we got some manipulation in like future for our imbalance. We taking some internal liquidity right here, deeply taking it, and then we just go into the daily target. That would be perfect scenario. and then I could align this to the higher time frame narrative, as I see price slowly going and just going in shorts, and the target of previous weekly low plus full of liquidity on the left side would be really perfect. Something like bam bam bam, taking one small liquidity and going to our main target for the week, maybe even for 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see. See ya. Yo, man. Yo, broski. This is day 3. And I actually took 2 positions, one break even and one like win. But let me start with the NQ. Yesterday I said that I wanted to see some retracement and then go to the main targets such as previous daily high, bound, daily imbalance, and like 0.5 of the imbalance. That would be for me the best target. The price actually made my scenario, but without deeper retracement. And actually, I'm analyzing post factum. Could I open the position right here? Yes, I could, but I didn't like that we are, like, if I mark my structural diapason, we are on the higher, like, higher diapason, on the higher price levels. I will rethink about this element, about this instrument. And I missed that trade on NQ. Not missed, I just didn't take it because I didn't like it. And I also watched the gold. I watched the gold, and at first I took this position like this. It was for me a little bit experimental because I understood full the narrative. I had an idea to go to the previous weekly high, bam, or at least to the 4,100, like psychological target, the round price level, perfect. But I didn't like the reaction right here, exactly right here at the start of the movement. So I waited and found some discorrelation on the chart of the gold futures, and I put a risky stop loss. And you know what? You know fucking what? I hold this, hold this, hold this, hold this, and exactly right here, I fucking close it because I didn't want to have a stop loss with such experimental idea. And let me actually show you how it looks like. It looks like this. You fucking see it. First, second. It's like the second was on the slow volume, small volume. And we just comparing this. Oh, I entered the trade right here, bam, and close exactly right fucking here because in that moment I was acting like the fucking stupid girl. Shit. This is also the trading. This is also the trading. And what I could do is just tilting, try to enter into the trade right here, right here, right here, but I didn't do that. I like just go into the shower, in the cold shower, because I I felt how I'm sweating. I felt how I'm like my breath is a little bit like becomes faster, and I'm like, man, you fucking I don't know even how to say it. But okay, what about win? I actually understood that the price will go and the targets is obvious. So I just know the timings, know the Tokyo timings, and when I see the manipulation, also this correlation on the futures broker, I entered into a position with the small RR because like I woke up in a, and set an alarm. I woke up right here. So no, I had an alarm right here in 55, and I set an alarm in like 10 minutes later. And I fucking slept in that moment. And I must, I think, enter somewhere right here. But it is what it is, man. So I clicked it anyway. I put my stop loss on the last invalidation idea. And yeah. So it was a little bit introduction about what is going on the uh, previous positions. And what about right now? So I took an L right here. I thought to take something right here, but I actually take nothing, but let it be. No, not let it be. So what I got right now on the DAX 40, that is the main asset that I'm looking for. That's the target of the previous weekly high. Why is that? I showed even in Telegram, and I told you that we could actually probably go to the previous weekly low and the liquidity on the left side right here, but the EU50 has already took this. EU50 has already took everything. So what I need to do is to adapt to the charts, right? And the next logical target for me is previous weekly high. EU50 almost took that target, but that means almost. So the target is still valid. So what I would like to see here is two scenarios. I would like to see the manipulation with the session. For example, right now opening London, we have right here the Frankfurt low, opening London. Then we have the manipulation, aggressive reaction, and it looks like that we have the manipulation, the nice diapason, bam, almost like on the equilibrium, not almost like on the equilibrium, and I could hold it till the previous weekly high. But managing the position when the actually EU50 will also took the previous weekly high, managing the position. Okay, that's what about the DAX 40. And let me fast check the NQ because I also have an idea about NQ. Let me open, for example, 30 minutes. So what I would like to see, I think I don't need it. Okay, here is actually two scenarios. I want to go to the short target, previous weekly low plus this pool of liquidity, bam, how the price is going. If we open daily time frame, let me put this. Okay, do I need this? Okay, let it be right here. What I see, that the price had this home run, and what the price actually stopped and showing the weakness. I'm opening the 4-hour time frame. I'm finding some regularities, such as working with the liquidity, bam, 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 and right here I want to see the same. And two scenarios, as I said. The first scenario from the previous daily high, we just taking the liquidity, aggressive drop, and then we somehow finding the entry, or we have already the key zone, short key zone. We just staying right here. We doing some accumulation, then manipulation, and then I just want to see some distribution to the main target. Nothing hard. So a lot of insights, but the main insight that you fucking need to have the balls. So if you are the weak person and you want to succeed in trading, you need to fucking work with yourself, like I don't know, to master yourself, to master your fucking weaknesses, man. So that's not for the weak people. Nah. You either will fighting with yourself, you either will perseverant, you either will do what it takes to do, or you will fail. Yo, what's good, broskis? This is day 4, and fortunately or unfortunately, this is the last. That was today, last trading day for me, because I made 3 losses, and my risk management telling me that, all right, broski, this is enough, and I have 3 RR minus maximum per week I can lose. So what was actually yesterday? I told you that we could find a position on the DAX 40. Here is the position, nice 3RR. And what I actually took on the gold. And on the gold, I took one, to be honest, B setup, or maybe even C setup, because I a little bit overcomplicating the things. What does it mean? That means that, all right, let me just show you what I took. I took like this position, bam, bam. And now target was right here, and my entry was somewhere right here on 21, stop loss right here. And you know what? I just zoom out. I just zoom out, and this how the price is going, and this what I'm doing. There was some factors I found for that short, six factors in short, 6 reasons to enter, and one big reason not to enter, and one big reason was we are still in long direction, and that 5 out of 6 reasons were bullshit, to be honest. If I comparing this 5 to this one, because come on, bro, you see where the price is going. Fucking longs. Even the child from the kindergarten could actually understand where the sticks are going. And I fucked up. I fucked up. So I little bit simplified my view of the charts on what I need to focus at first, and then these patterns, these regularities, and other not so necessary stuff that could just actually help you to get nicer risk to reward, tighter stop, and some small regularities, as I said. And the next position I took today, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I entered into a position like this. First entry on lower risk, like, nah, that was not lower risk. I put my stop loss originally right here. And then I add into a position with my stop loss right here because it was for me invalidation of my idea. And then I put my whole stops right there. Why is that? Because, okay, if I fucked up with the short right here, where the market is going, right, we're going into the longs. But here was one counterfactor, and it was previous weekly high. That from that previous weekly high, previous weekly low is the big pools of liquidity, and it is just maybe not just the pools of liquidity, just the levels from where price more likely could get the reaction. And here is what actually happened. I took an L, so I made 1 and 2 losses. And if I'm combining it with the loss on the DAX 40 right here that I took at the start of the week, I already got 3 losses. So it is what it is, man. No problem. No problem. No problem. Thursday and Friday, I'm free. And I actually made some percentages. I made some RRs. This one was not bad position. I also took a position right here. Just make some summarize. Yeah. Bam, bam. The position right here, something like almost on 2RR. And I exited from this position exactly right here. So the week is saturated on information, and I'm just trying to dig it, trying to understand, trying to find in this pile of shit diamonds, like how said one famous trader. And I'm still digging, I'm still improving. But okay, this week I'm closing with the plus, no problem, and no agenda. It is what it is. I also wanted to find the position in like on the NQ, and my analysis is still valid. Like in, for example, we could range right here for some days, for this Thursday, Friday, then just having the manipulation going to my target. But it will be next week because I'm chilling till the end. So, broski, this is it for the wheat. See you in the next one, and Godspeed. Wow. Yo, what's good, man? So this is Thursday, day 4, and actually closing this week, as I said. I got 6 positions. 3 of them were really good. One of that 3 I closed at break even, my mistake, and 3 other of that 6 is rush entry versus the context, and what else? And didn't see the correlation with the EU50 on the DAX 40 trade. So it is what it is, man. Still learning, always learning, because it's trading. And see you in the next episode. Godspeed. Bye. Yo, broski, this is the 3rd time I'm telling you buy in this video. Definitely this one will be the last one. And I made the mistake. I took unnecessary 2 trades because of the impulsive decision, and the chain reaction leads to stupid decision making. So I told about this situation in this video, and yeah, so closing this week I'm still up 3.4%. I'm closing the whole month. The next week I will not do any videos like this because I will not enter in any trade. Why is that? Because I hit the limit of 10 RR loss of the monthly loss. So just chill. The next like the middle months of the summer I'm chilling and working on another project. So Godspeed. Bow.